All right, good morning. Happy Monday. Start of a big week. We're getting into July tomorrow. That's wild. Today is Monday, June 30th. And yeah, we're playing the puzzles. You can see in the title, I'm dropping 2 kids off today to their camps. It's been a weekend where we actually got to enjoy it together. We got to be together and have fun and play games together. It's been awesome. One of my daughters was out, a couple days of a camp, and now today we drop off 2 of my other kids, my 2 oldest kids, at a camp, and they'll be gone for I think 5 days. It's in the calendar, the pickup and the drop off. But yeah, it's fun. It's that time of year and time of life where kids are interested in things and they want to go to camps and stuff. And how fun that they get to do this one together. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's a fun co-ed camp where they get to meet new people and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be super fun. Anyway, so yeah, this weekend was the rare time that all of us were together in the same room. It just doesn't happen that often during the summer because we're all spread different ways. All right, well, let's dive in. Let's play the puzzles. We're going to start with the connections puzzle. We're creating 4 groups of 4 this morning. If you want to chime in the chat, feel free. All right, so in the connections puzzle, I see airplane, highway, roller coaster, bridge, velvet, crown, NFL player, circus, whirlwind, drive, hot tub nozzle, what? Filling, black, veneer, soap opera, and peaks. Okay. Wow. Okay, so just thinking out loud here, you can drive on a highway. Soap opera is on TV. Hot tub nozzle. Whirlpool? No, it's whirlwind. Crown Vic, Crown Royal, Crown on a King. Airplane in the sky, airplane mode, or some of these modes. Circus mode. Sometimes my house feels like circus mode. Roller coaster. Why is NFL player? What are different NFL players? I don't follow NFL. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm up early today. I'm up early because I'm dropping my 2 kids off at a camp. And I was like, yeah, I got time. I could drop them off. It's fine. Oh, yeah, those do go together. Hold on. Filling, crown, veneer. Oh, and a bridge. Yeah, you can get a whole set of teeth and a bridge. Good call. Dental additions. Why just the color black? Black. Is that maybe the last name? I've heard people with the last name. It's actually kind of a neat one. It's like a VBS, Vacation Bible School kind of thing. They're gonna really enjoy it. They meet just hundreds and hundreds of other kids, they're either in high school or just starting into high school. It's just a very like vulnerable age. It's a, what do you call that? Like where you're very impressionable. It's an impressionable age. That's the word for it. So it's a place they can find themselves, find God, find new friends. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be cool. Okay, but why do those go together? Roller coaster. I could see maybe a roller coaster at a carnival, right? At a circus. A whirlwind makes like a whirlwind makes a circle. A roller coaster makes a complete circuit. Highway completes a circuit. Well, so does an airplane. It goes forward trip, backward trip. Oh, cool. A Quran school. That's awesome. Oh, chaotic emotions. A circus. You live like a soap opera. Oh my gosh. Do those go together, really? Oh my gosh, they do. That's funny. Chaotic emotions. I love it. Okay, velvet. NFL player. Peaks. I'm going to shuffle them. Okay. Life is a highway. Highway to hell. Route 66. Highway. Hot tub. What? Why is that in there? Hot tub nozzle. This one's out of left field and this one's out of left field, which makes me feel like they go together. Hot tub nozzle. Yeah. That's how you live your life as a soap opera? Oh, that's funny. Airplane. Airplane is a way you get somewhere. You fly down the highway. Fly in a hot tub. Hot tub nozzle is a jet. Oh, an airplane is a jet? Wait a minute. Jet black. Jet. Oh, and somebody playing on the NFL player on the New York Jets. These are Jets. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I'm like, how on earth are these related? Yeah, a hot tub nozzle, another name for it is a jet. Right, a jet of water. Velvet, highway, peaks, and drive. How are those related? Second words in David Lynch titles? I don't... Okay, I've never read anything by David Lynch. Or is he a movie director? Oh my gosh. Oh, he's a filmmaker. Okay, I mean... All right, so there's Lost Highway, Twin Peaks, Mulholland Drive, and Blue Velvet. Okay. I'll take your word for it. David Lynch. David Lynch filmography includes a range of distinctive and often surreal works, both in cinema and television. Some of his most well-known works are Eraserhead, The Elephant Man, Blue Velvet, Twin Peaks, Wild at Heart, Lost Highway, Mulholland Drive, Inland Empire, and The Straight Story. Oh, he also directed the film Dune. Probably the original. These are old films. Blue Velvet, 1968. Yeah, so he probably did the original Doom. Oh, hey, Jean-Marco, good morning. Yeah, the second words. How are you supposed to get second words? Seriously? Yeah. Okay, well, we did it. It was, we actually didn't get any wrong either. We were just, we had to crunch our brains every time to get it. The yellow category, dental additions, right? You get some fixes done in your mouth with a dentist, and they might give you a bridge, which is a whole straight across of implants connected to each other. They'll usually take out a bunch of teeth and then anchor to your bone and then just bridge the gap across. A crown, a single crown, a filling. Usually a crown goes on top of a filling, and then a veneer, which is just like the front coating of a tooth. The green category was metaphors for a dramatic and chaotic event. You might say that someone is a circus, or it's a roller coaster. What a wild ride. Soap opera, or a whirlwind. That's a funny set of words there. Heads up for July. Blue can now be fill in the blank. Oh, interesting. I wonder if the puzzle makers watch our live stream and they go, oh, yeah, I guess that the purple isn't always as straightforward. Okay, well, thanks for the heads up. In July, we could be seeing some fill in the blanks as the blue, not just as the purple. Because sometimes the fill in the blank is more straightforward. What jet might refer to, that was the purple category. A jet can be an airplane, right? Jet black. Hot tub nozzle. You get in the hot tub, the jacuzzi, and there are jets. And then someone that plays for the New York Jets, an NFL player. Yep, I think they watch it and think, okay, we need to make this more obtuse. Yep, that's exactly it. Miller's getting it too easy. We got to fix that. Second words in the David Lynch titles. These are old movies, right? Not set in, but filmed in the 80s. Drive, Highway, Peaks, and Velvet. Let me see if I can remember them. Mulholland Drive. I already forgot. Lost Highway. What's the Peaks one? Twin Peaks. And then Blue Velvet. Sadly, I've not seen any of those. Okay. And that's sad because, coming from a filmmaker myself, I know. I'm a videographer. I've worked in the videography industry for about 20 years. And I've been a video production teacher for 14 years. And so I should maybe be more astute. I tend to think of like the technical work of film, not necessarily like the writing and the directing. Well, the directing for sure, but like historical, the history of film, not as much. Definitely like how to use the camera and how to block a scene and how, the technical work stuff. All right, let's dive in. We'll do the mini crossword just like that. Okay, something made of gold or onion sounds like maybe a ring. Oh, I could go for onion rings right now. That sounds good. Title for a Mideast ruler. Sometimes this is spelled with a T, a czar, but then I've also seen it with a C, czar. I'll put the T. I bet you they're wanting the T. Let's see. Jeopardy round with just one clue. Final Jeopardy? Is that what they're looking for? Blank baby. That could be anything. Competed in Pictionary. Well, they drew something. Yeah, that bothers me. Oh, I wonder if this is with the... Could be with an S. Could be with an S. Okay, I wonder if this is just straight up wrong. Soccer official is a ref. Oh, wait, I do know this. If it starts with an E, Iman, or is it Imam? I think it's Iman. All right. Yeah, that bothers me. I don't know. Okay, so a San Francisco football player is a Niner. All right, yeah, we got that one. Oh, an emir. Yeah. Okay, I do know this word. This is very chaotic word the day we're doing this. Emir. Okay, so then a flavor of purple Skittles might be grape. Flow Rida hit with the lyric apple bottom jeans boots with the fur. That's low Rida. What? I can't make sense of this one. Repo baby? Depot baby. Yeah, that bothers me. Oh, Nepo baby. Yeah, okay. That does make sense. Nepo. Nepotism. Yep. Oh, here, you guys are talking about it in the chat. I should look at the chat more frequently, I guess. Yeah, no, exactly. Nepo baby. Nepotism. You give special privilege to your own child if you have a business. Nepotism. That's funny. Something made of gold or onion. A ring. Gosh, I could go for onion rings right now. Title for a Mideast ruler, an emir. There are a couple of four-letter words that could fit there, right? An imam, or a czar, or an emir. Yeah. I actually know somebody named Emir. That's funny. Didn't know that was the name of a king or a ruler, I guess. Jeopardy round with just one clue. The final Jeopardy. Nepo baby. Someone that's going to inherit the company one day. Nepotism. Competed in Pictionary. Drew. Soccer official. Ref. Yeah, that bothers me. I mind. San Francisco football player informally. A Niner. And then the purple Skittles might be grape. Are they grape? I just call them by their color. Oh, yeah, the purple one tastes good. It's like Gatorade. You don't say, oh, that's Arctic Blast. No, it's the light blue Gatorade. You don't talk about Gatorade as its color. Oh, Emir means prince. Great. Awesome. Thank you for that, Emir. Oh, no. Lipo says, don't ignore us, Mr. Miller. It's triggering my daddy issues. Oh, no. Garplay, you like the sour Skittles? Awesome. I love, when I get a chance, I love, what are the little Sour Patch Kids? I love Sour Patch Kids. Okay, now if I had the choice of a flavor, oh my gosh, watermelon Sour Patch Kids, right? Oh my gosh, Sour Patch watermelons, sign me up. Those are so good. Like if I'm going on a road trip or something, I am bringing with me Sour Patch watermelon, and I am good the whole trip, even if it's hours and hours long. Yeah, the watermelon one's so good. Yeah, love them. Love them. Yeah, Flow Ride a hit with the lyric apple bottom jeans boots with the fur. Low. Cool. All right, and then today in the Wordle, you guys know my rule. You guys can talk amongst yourselves in the chat. I will not be looking at it, though. I'm going to productively struggle through this myself. What should I start with? Let's start with... We got really lucky doing like a ghoul or ghost. I think I'm going to go grain. How about that? I don't know why I want to start with a G today. Okay, there's an I, there's an N. How about style? I'm thinking of a non-intersecting word, a word that doesn't use any of those first 5. Okay, we got an L. Can I come up with a third non-intersecting word? I may have just shot myself in the foot by using those 2 words, grain and style, because I can't think of a third. Chuddo, is that a word? Chowp. What? That's not a word. Choke. 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 Oh my gosh. Okay, well, 3 non-intersecting words, one of which I have never heard of. Choke. Okay, well, it did give us a K, though. Check that out. And it's in the right place, even. So we've got an N some... How's that an N? The N somewhere. An I somewhere. An L somewhere. Third we don't know. And then a K. Could be like blank. No, blank blank. ILN or ILK. Oh, here's one. Hold on. Blink. The N can go there. The I can go there. The L can go there. I mean, we could try it. Oh, my gosh. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, that was great. Okay, so we started with... I'm going to look that up. What on earth does that mean? CHOWK... That was one of those ones where I just... Choke refers to a marketplace or market area or a road junction or roundabout. It can also describe an open area in a city or village where a street intersects. The term is frequently used in place names, such as Chandni Chowk. Interesting. Blink. Yeah. Yeah, you guys were chatting it up, thinking at it. I love it. Blink and you'll miss it. Blink 182. Blink. We're thinking of all the things that have blink in them. I love it. Awesome. Okay, so we started with grain, and grain had an I and an N. Then I came up with a non-intersecting word, which was style, which gave us the L. And then we came up with a third somehow. I'm looking at those letters going, crap, I shot myself in the foot. There are no more letters that make words here. And then I came up with, I started typing chow, and I'm like, okay, well, if it was chowed with a D, it would be ED. So I just it was one of those moments that you just kind of put something in and hit enter and wait for it to tell you that, that's not a word, that's not a word. And apparently it was. Okay. So we tried choke, I guess. I don't know how you would pronounce that. Choke. And then mixing the letters up. Luckily, that K was in the right place. That was cool. That freak accident K. And then I was trying to think of letters that would go together. If that was the only vowel, right? The only other vowel left was U, and I'm like, okay, what if there is no U? What goes together? You know, like link. That's a pretty common collection of letters, right? NK at the end of a word. I guess LK too. You could do at the end of a word. But it was blink. Cool. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, that's funny. Oh, you say Wordle for July will be easy? Well, then maybe that's the time that we play hard mode to grow our brains. We need to grow our brains. All right, in the Strands puzzle, we're playing. Today's theme is trellis beauties. So maybe these are flowers that grow on a trellis, or just plants in general that grow on trellises. I don't know. Well, if you've never played before, some people might be new. If you've never played before, think of it like a word search. We're trying to find words, except they don't tell you what the words are, and they don't just go up and down, left and right. They could go all over the place. And they're all tied back to a theme. This one, I think, is more straightforward. Trellis beauties. These are probably just flowers that would grow on a trellis, except I can't think for the life of me what flowers grow on trellises. I see flower right there. Okay. Oh, pea flower. Pea. Sweet pea flower. Are you kidding me? You're telling me sweet pea flower. How about just sweet pea? There you go. Okay. What other flowers grow on a trellis? How about moonflower? Moonflower grows on a trellis. Yeah. Sweet pea. Yeah. Garp, it's good to see you. I feel like either you're just seeing us for the first time or like you were on long time ago. I don't remember. I'm glad to see you though. Glad to see you. Sweet pea, moonflower. I think I see climbers. Climbers. Oh. I thought that was it. Climber. Singular? Oh, okay, that's a spangram. Climber, just singular. Climber. Oh, good one. Is it in there? Jasmine. Great one. A couple months ago. Awesome. Yeah, jasmine. Beautiful. I'm having a hard time thinking of what else. There's two more words. Air. It does look like a slide, you're right. Clemete. You haven't been on a slide? Yeah, maybe it's time to get on a slide. You're right. I see stair. I feel like this one either starts with a SW. Oh, it could start with an SI, I guess. Yeah, you would burn your backside. Yeah, you're probably right. Is that one? Clem and... Clementaire. Clementine's not. There's no N. I like your thinking, though. To play Clement... Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. A lot of singable clues today, aren't there? Gosh, we haven't used a hint in months. Months. Do we do it? Do we use a hint that would tell us one and the other? Clematis? Okay, that's a new one. That is a new one for me. Hey, morning, Solo. Oh, wisteria. I do know this one, actually. Wisteria. Awesome. These are plants that would grow on a trellis. They climb on a trellis. Yeah. Wisteria. What do we have? Clematis? Clematis. I've never heard of that one. Let me look that one up. I have never heard that one. Oh, it's pretty. Here, let me get over there. Got it on my other one. That's clematis. Pretty. It's really pretty. Neat. Okie doke. All right. So trellis beauties. Right. We got wisteria, clematis, jasmine, of course, moonflower, and sweet pea. I thought it was sweet pea flower. No, it was just sweet pea. These are climbers, and they climb. Look, the word climber climbs. Very clever. Oh, you can eat them? I mean, everything's edible once, right? That's what I tell my kids. They're like, oh, this tastes funny. I'm like, well, everything's edible once. Okay. So we're trying to solve the letterbox today in 4 words. If you've never played letterbox, think of it like we're trying to span across to create words, and they link together. So if you end on an N, then the next word starts with an N. I see ER available. I see TH available. We can't use 2 letters on the same side, one after the other, right? So we can't do like TW. Why would you do TW2 or something? Or FR words. So we have to span across the gap to make words. You don't think a 1 square meter tungsten cube is edible? If I don't know, if your mouth was big enough, maybe. Everything's edible once. Okay, so try to solve in 4 words. If you could break it up, if you could cut it up into small enough pieces, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't eat rare earth metals. All right, so we got a U, an O, and an E. 3 vowels on the same side. T, W, and M. A, G, and H. Okay, so we can't do GH words. That's okay. F, R, and I. There's no N, so we can't do ING words like we did yesterday. There's no S. We could do TR. We could do TH. Do THR. There's no D. I was going to say thread. Well, I guess threat. That's a weird word. Oh, I can't do thrift. Dang it. I was going to do thrift. Oh, there's no N. I could play one of my favorite instruments, the theremin. Dang it. I'd love to play a theremin. I meant play as in like play it in the puzzle. That's funny. I would love to play a theremin, actually. Okay, how about grower? Reteam. Oh, I see a word in Portuguese. Muito. Muito obrigado. That's funny. That does not work here because it's not in English. Fine. Let me play my international words. Muito, muito, muito. If there was an S, I could play misfit. Okay, I'm going to write down the words we have. I feel like we're kind of stuck in a corner here. Grower and re-team. And that leaves us with an I, a U, an F, and an H. Okay, I'm just going to like wipe the slate clean. Let's start over fresh. Empty head, clear thoughts. And the F, we got to get rid of the F, the I, the U, and the H somehow. Okay, how about throw? See, the thing is, we have to solve this one in 4 words, and to me, this one doesn't seem like a 4-worder for how challenging some of these combinations. It's not about the letters. The letters are easy, just the combination of letters and what letters are missing. There's no N, there's no S. This is tricky. I've wanted to use ing a couple of times. See, again, there's no N. Warthog? Warthog. Okay, that's a great word. Warthog. Formiate? Formiate? Hey, Sarama, how you doing? Too bad you can't put such a word into the machine. Women. Yeah, there's just no N in the puzzle. Oh, gosh, I was going to play another one. Fumigate. But the G and the A are on the same side. Can't do that. Warthog, that's a good word. Okay, so there's no L for formulate, but you're saying formiate? Fogramite? Now we're just making up words here. Formiate. Yeah, that's not a word. Fogramite? What's a fogramite? Help me out. What is that? I'm going to look that up. Fogramite. It's related to the word foggy, which is an old-fashioned conservative person. Fogramite. Foggy, old-fashioned person. That's funny. I've never heard that. Yeah, an old person. I've never heard that one before. Fogramite. How about forget? How about thwart? Thwart's a good word. If we had an S, we could play like truism. Something that someone lives by is a truism. Thermia. Sure it is. If you have hypothermia, you can certainly just have thermia, right? I'm making that up. I don't know if that's true. Marshall, good morning. Good to have you aboard. See, and again, if we had an S. Okay, we're trying to use up. Okay, how about time? And then we'll go back to the M for emu. There we go. There's 4 words for you. Time and emu. Yeah, this puzzle is a tricky one. Okay, it asked us to do it in 4, and the letters themselves actually weren't bad, but just the combination of letters made this one really tricky. Okay, so I started with the word forget. What were other words that we started with? I'm glad I keep this little sticky note here. Grower and reteam and lipo. You had a great one. Warthog. Good thinking. Forget, and the T led me to thwart, and then the T again for time. And then I just needed the U gone, so I said emu. Yeah, that works. Some of you guys are new, just joining. If you like what you see, give it a like. Consider subscribing. We're going to recap everything from the top. Let's do it. Okay, so we did the connections puzzle first. We did it without any strikes, without any misses. But we sat there and stared at it for quite a while before it kind of dawned on us, didn't it? So dental additions, right? You can have a bridge, a crown, a filling, and a veneer. The green category was metaphors for dramatic and chaotic events or people or things. What a circus. It's a roller coaster. Yeah, welcome to the soap opera. Or welcome to the whirlwind. That person's a whirlwind. That's so funny. Purple. I'm glad there were only 8 left. I was sitting there staring at this one going, how on earth? What jet might refer to, right? An airplane is a jet. Jet black. A hot tub nozzle with water shooting out at your back. Feels really good. Massage your back is a jet. Or an NFL player playing for the New York Jets. The blue category is second words in David Lynch titles. I sadly, as I I told you before, I teach video production. I teach all the technical stuff. And I give kids inspiration from directors that I love. I love, Wes Anderson. I love, I don't know, just, oh my gosh, his name just escaped me. Baby Driver, Shaun of the Dead, or Shaun of the Dead. Oh my gosh, starts with a D too. I think that's why it's throwing me off. Edward. No. God. Oh, Edgar Wright. Edgar Wright. He's got the best directing style. It's so good. Just so good. The directing itself is an art form. It's just so good. Yeah, oh my gosh. Get ready to be the center of attention tomorrow because you might get stoned or be molded out of the difficulty of puzzles. Don't take this seriously. Good luck. Okay, great. Thank you for projecting that. I'll stew over it all day and worry about it. It's funny. All right, second words in David Lynch titles. First off, you have to be well-versed in David Lynch, which I'm not. And even if it was somebody you know really, really well, I still doubt that it would, dawn upon you to think of the second word in a title. Thank goodness. Okay, so what were they? Lost Highway, Mulholland Drive, what was it? Twin Peaks, and Blue Velvet. Golly, okay. I had to look that one up afterwards. I was like, what the heck are these? Okay. Something made of gold or onion. Ring. I'd love onion rings right now. Title for a Middle East ruler is an emir. That is, Lipo says, a prince. Lipo's in Qatar, so you have more authority on it than I do. you would know a word off the top of your head like that, I hope. Emir. Jeopardy round with just one clue. Final Jeopardy. Nepo baby. Nepotism, right? Someone that, even as a child is going to inherit the company one day. Competed in Pictionary. Drew. Oh, wow. Lipo says my cousin married a prince, an emir, and is very happy. I could see that she would be very happy, yeah. All of your wants and needs taken care of by a prince. That sounds great. All right. Soccer official, the ref. Yeah, that bothers me. I mind. San Francisco football player, informally, Niners. Right? Those are Niners. Flavor of purple Skittles, of course, is purple. No, I'm just kidding. Grape. Fake artificial grape. Flo Rida hit with the lyric, apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. We go low, 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 low. That was a good puzzle. Let's see. And today in the Wordle, we started with the word grain, and that gave us the IN, and then style, which gave us the L. And then I thought, shoot, I just shot myself in the foot. I can't think of a third non-intersecting word. And then I saw the word chow, and I was like, well, maybe it could be chow with a D, but it's not D. It'd be ED, chowed. And then there was a K left. I was like, what? Let's try it. One of those times where you put in letters, and it's like, that's not a word, that's not a word, that's not a word. And this time it was, apparently. Choke? I think it's choke. And then, so with those three, I thought, what's the rearrangement of these letters? What's left? We came up with Blink. Blink 182. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. All right, so today's theme in the Strands puzzle was trellis beauties. And these are flowers or plants that grow on trellises, like jasmine, clematis, wisteria, moonflower, and sweet pea. Those are climbers, and I love that the word climbs up like it's climbing up a trellis. That's great. Very clever. Very, very clever. All right, and we polished it off today with letterboxed. We started with forget, and then T for thwart, and then T again for time, and then the E led us to emu. How did they solve the puzzle yesterday? Let's scroll up a little bit and see how halving and graduation. Halving and graduation. Cutting in half. Interesting. And graduation. Cool. All right, that is not at all how we solved it. In fact, I don't even think we wrote anything down to solve it yesterday. We just went full Leroy Jenkins and solved it. Nice. All right, cool. Well, if you like what you saw, consider subscribing. Give it a like on this puzzle today. And, yeah, I'm dropping my kids off at this camp today. Should be pretty fun. And congrats on your cousin marrying a prince, an emir. You guys are awesome. I'll let you know how dropping kids off at camp went tomorrow. But, yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.